Hundreds of families are waiting to find out if their loved ones will be home for Christmas or if they'll remain locked up indefinitely. Today, attorneys for more than 200 Iraqi detainees nationwide asked a federal judge in Detroit to order the government to give them bond hearings. 7 Action News reporter Kim Russell is live just outside the U.S. District Court of Detroit where the hearing happened. Kim, what did the judge say?
The judge ultimately said he's going to look over both arguments and make a written ruling later on. We don't know when that will happen. This comes after he listened to both attorneys for the ACLU and the government argue for hours today, and it's about the freedom of hundreds of people.
We're praying for you, Daddy.
The Buttress sisters spoke to their dad on the phone.
We love you.
The 10 and 12-year-olds came from their home in Sterling Heights, then held signs with their favorite pictures of them and their dad, Hader Buttress. Right now, he's locked up in federal prison. They told him they were fighting for his freedom with their aunts.
Stay strong, Joe. Believe me, you're going to be out. Stay strong. You're going to be okay.
We miss you.
He was the best dad I could ask for, and it's hard to imagine him not being there.
Dozens of protesters joined them. There were other children missing their dads. Some are little.
I want him to come home for my birthday and for Christmas.
Some are adults. Archon Elia lives in Warren. He now is working to keep his dad's business afloat, support his wife and children, plus his mom and younger siblings. He's scared for his dad.
They're basically ripping my dad's heart out of his chest if they send him back.
The ACLU didn't ask the judge just to release everyone, but instead asked the judge to order the government to give the hundreds of Iraqis arrested around the country about 6 months ago a bond hearing. Many are facing deportation because at some point they committed a crime. Some are minor misdemeanors that happened decades ago. Others are more serious. The ACLU says they shouldn't all be locked up indefinitely.
If the government is going to detain people, it needs to detain them only if they're dangerous or flight risk. And since these folks are not dangerous or flight risks, that they will be coming home.
If you want something, you fight for it. But that's what I believe.
Now, the government's attorneys argued that the ACLU actually is responsible for them being in jail because the ACLU delayed their deportation, giving them a chance to fight for the ability to stay here in the United States. Now, the government's attorneys said because the ACLU caused that delay, they can't now say, oh, they've been locked up too long. The judge, of course, could take any amount of time to make this decision. It's unlikely anyone will be getting out before Christmas. Reporting live in Detroit, Kim Russell, 7 Action News.